Hey everyone, and welcome to another video in our Top 5 series. Just as we have covered the top 5 rarest N64 games, today we are going to be covering 5 of the rarest GameCube games. This video was requested from our amazing Patreon supporters. If you're a fan of videos like this, be sure to comment below and let us know what rare games or obscure games you would like to see us talk about in the future. If we choose a game that you've requested, we will give you a shout out. So be sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss when those videos go live.
Number 5.
Mario Kart Double Dash with bonus disc. Mario Kart Double Dash released in November of 2003 and quickly became one of the best-selling games on the GameCube and a favorite among Mario Kart fans. The bonus disc was given away as a very limited pre-order bonus. It also happens to be one of the best pre-order bonuses you could ask for. It contained 5 playable demos, some of which were games that weren't released yet, and videos or trailers promoting 8 other games. The most interesting thing about this disc is it contained exclusive content for Fire Emblem on the Game Boy Advance that could only be obtained by use of this disc with the Game Boy Link cable. The game demos included were Mario Party 5, F-Zero GX, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Star Wars Rogue Squadron 3 Rebel Strike, and Sonic Heroes. The trailers were for 1080 Avalanche, Kirby Air Ride, Harry Potter Quidditch World Cup, Pokemon Coliseum, Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles, NBA Live 2004, and SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom. All of this content makes it one of the most packed-in and entertaining demo discs, especially for Fire Emblem fans. At the time of recording this video, it can be found for around $50, but very few listings are public. No price can be found for an unopened copy. But if you can find one, please comment below to let us know.
Number 4.
The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker Limited Edition. Many different versions of The Wind Waker can be found. We have the basic version and a few limited editions. The Player's Choice version came once the sales reached a certain milestone. A few different versions come with the Ocarina of Time and Master Quest, some with the games packaged separately from Wind Waker, but the rarer versions have the games packaged together. This is due to horrible people pre-ordering the game, getting the bonus games, then canceling the pre-order before Wind Waker released. Because of this, Nintendo of Europe released the bonus disc in the box with Wind Waker, meaning they would have to wait until release to receive the bonus disc. Soon after, other areas began doing the same. Although all of these can be referred to as limited edition, the copies of the Wind Waker that are actually marked with limited edition on the box art, with the 10 out of 10 review score on the top right, are the only ones actually labeled as limited edition. This is not only the rarest Zelda game on the GameCube, but possibly one of the rarest Zelda releases in general. The only copy we could find online was listed for around $150.
Number 3.
Phantasy Star Online 1 and 2 Plus. The original Phantasy Star Online Episode 1 and 2 was released on the GameCube on September 12th, 2002. It alone is already considered a rare game. However, Episode 1 and 2 Plus, an updated and enhanced version, released on November 27th, 2003. The enhanced version comes with several changes and added content, but it seems the main reason for the release was to stop hacking and cheating in the game. When playing the game online, using the broadband adapter, a computer could be used as a server, which could trick the game. Players could then hack the game and unlock content that would otherwise not be available at that point. Aside from trying to fix this exploit, the new version actually had some great new updates, quests, and expansions for offline play. Episode 2 received a challenge mode, which was previously only playable online. Additionally, 3 online quests were now available offline. A previous online quest only available on the Xbox version was now playable offline for the new GameCube version as well. Many downloadable items in Yellow Quest were now also available offline. All of the online quests that were made available for offline play is actually amazing on Sega's part, as the official servers are now shut down, which means all of the content would have otherwise been unplayable and lost forever. Fan-made servers are still around, but official support has ended. Because of the offline updates, this new enhanced version has become even more of a collector's item.
Number 2.
Pokemon Box Ruby and Sapphire. Pokemon Box Ruby and Sapphire isn't necessarily a game, but a tool or accessory disc used with games. It was released on May 30th, 2003 in Japan and July 11th, 2004 in North America. One reason it is so rare in America is that it was only available at the Pokemon Center in New York City. It could also be purchased as part of a GameCube bundle in Europe that came with Pokemon Coliseum. Just as with every top 5 games we make, before we reach our final game, we have a couple of honorable mentions. A bonus 6th and 7th game. So here's a friendly reminder to please subscribe and give this video a like if you want to see more. First is the amazing and most perfect bundle of Metroid Prime and The Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker. This was only available during the holiday season of 2005. This was one of the final efforts to clear shelves of the GameCube before the Wii released the following year. The box art was a mix of both Metroid Prime and Wind Waker, containing 2 discs inside. It was only available as a bonus pack-in with limited edition GameCube consoles. It can now be found online from $200 to $300.
Sadly, I remember seeing it in a used game store for what seems like $20 to $30 about 10 years ago, and I just skipped over it thinking it was a common bundle.
Our second bonus is what is typically viewed as the rarest GameCube game, not because demand for it is high, but because literally no one purchased it. NCAA College Basketball 2K3. At the time, sales of the game across all consoles was already lower than expected. Sports games on the GameCube sold even less. So shortly after production began, the publisher stopped. Only a small number of stores, compared to the usual release of a game, received copies of this game. Due to such low numbers, it is now the rarest GameCube game. Again, not because of demand, but because no one wanted it. Seems a bit ironic. For some dumb reason, the game can be found online for $1,000 to $2,000. It seems only extreme collectors and GameCube completionists are interested in the game.
Number 1.
Metroid Prime Bonus Bundle. Metroid Prime originally released on November 17, 2002 for the Nintendo GameCube. It quickly became an overwhelming success, and was even rivaling Microsoft's Halo for the Xbox at the time. Due to this success, Nintendo quickly asked Retro Studios to develop a sequel, Metroid Prime 2. Echoes would release on November 15, 2004. However, lucky fans wouldn't have to wait until release to get a hands-on experience. A few months before release, on August 15th, Nintendo would release a Metroid Prime bonus bundle. It came with a Nintendo GameCube, 1 controller, a copy of the first game, 2 trailers for Metroid Prime 2, the Metroid Chronicle, an interactive history of the Metroid franchise, a Metroid Prime art gallery, and finally, a demo for the upcoming sequel. All of the content would be on 2 discs, one for Metroid Prime, and one for the demo of the sequel and other bonus content. The entire bundle would come in a Metroid-themed box and was sold for only $99. At the time, competing consoles, the PlayStation 2 and Xbox, were $150. George Harrison, Nintendo of America's Senior Vice President of Marketing and Corporate Communications, said, "Other companies sell their systems starting at $150. No one can match Nintendo's value as we offer a Nintendo GameCube and 2 free discs, all at the MSRP of just $99.99. Today you can find open bundles for around $150 and complete in the box, but still used for $600 to $2,000. Hey everyone, it's me again, Elia Rose. I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching this video. And you know what? If you're a fan of videos like this, you should totally subscribe and give this video a like and comment below to let us know what type of videos you would like to see us create in the future. And if you would really like to support all of us here at the GameOverJesse channel, please consider purchasing a GameOverJesse t-shirt or becoming a Patreon at patreon.com/GameOverJesse, where you can receive many rewards, such as getting shoutouts, having any topic or theory that you select discussed on the podcast or made into its own video, having your question answered, joining on as a guest on the podcast, and playing with us during our Twitch live streams at twitch.tv/GameOverJesse, and much, much more.